predicting NFL teams most likely to improve in 2026 season. Even by NFL standards, 2025 was a topsy-turvy season. 7 teams saw their records improve or decline by at least 6 wins, the most in any campaign since 2008. And though that's a little more feasible in a 17-game season than it was in the 16-game era, the 10-game improvement by the Patriots, who improved from 4-13 to 14-3, was the largest by any team since 1999, when the Colts pulled that off in Peyton Manning's second season. Teams hoping to emulate the Patriots might find a difficult path forward. The Pats made a major coaching upgrade by hiring Mike Vrabel, who had been one of the league's best coaches during his time with the Titans before losing a power struggle in Nashville. New England relied as heavily on free agency as any team in recent memory, with 13 of its 25 most-used players on offense and defense acquired as free agents over the previous 2 offseasons. And the Patriots notably had what was one of the easiest schedules in league history, facing just 2 teams that posted a winning record all season. The Patriots' path toward the Super Bowl was off my radar, and they weren't included in my annual look at teams most likely to improve at this time last year. The other 6 teams to jump by at least 6 wins, though, are all featured in one of the 2 columns you'll see this week. Today, we start on the rosy side and focus on the teams that are most likely to improve in 2026. And on Tuesday, sadly, we'll talk about the ones that are most likely to decline. The Bill Barnwell Show. Last year's column featured the Raiders, who declined by a game, and the Giants, who improved by 1 win. The other 3 teams were much bigger successes. The Bears rode the Ben Johnson effect and a flood of takeaways on defense to an 11-6 mark after going from 5-11 in 2024. The 49ers jumped from 6-11 to 12-5, and the Jaguars made the biggest leap, going from 4-13 to 13-4 in Liam Cohen's first season at the helm. All 3 teams made the playoffs after finishing well below .500 the previous season. Since 2017, this annual column has gone 35-8, .813, in picking teams to improve on the previous season's record. The average team has gotten 3.5 games better after adjusting for the 17-game schedule. And if we include our picks for teams that will decline, the back-to-back columns are a combined 69-17, .802 in accuracy, while going 50-36, .581, against the preseason over-under totals preserved on Pro Football Reference.com. So recent history suggests 4 of the 5 teams listed in this year's column should get better. There's a fun mix of teams that just took a step back in 2025 and long frustrating organizations that might exceed expectations in 2026. Let's start with the headliners from last year's decline column, who might be the most obvious pick of the bunch.